And then we end up with our finished one with ribbon, with the word holly, and what a gift it makes. I want to show you a few more. Here's one I did with a blue background, silver in the back, and wrote Bobby over the top. Here's another one, similar, with Irene. I have some more up here on the very top row where I have done names. You can see Jerry, Warren, Sandy. It's just such a fun way. The next project that I'd like to show you is one with luggage tags. Now, it's the same method. It's just a little bigger shape. And I want to show you how I've done a regular one. Here is like a luggage tag size. On the back, I've done the rainbow striping. It's just easy, and put a ribbon on it. Now, for a luggage tag, I stamped the front with my expression set and made it like a quilt. And on the back, I did different layers with the sea sponge, like I've shown you before. Now, that's the front. On the back, I am going to put with a piece of crack and peel permanent sticker paper. I've written an address for the luggage, peeled it off, or you can certainly Xyron a piece of paper. In this case, I used opaque sticker paper. And just put it on. Now, the last thing is to get one of the little plastic holders, put it through, and just feed it up, and you have a fabulous luggage tag, a classy one. Now, the last in the Lucite series is to show you what I call a photo coaster. Aren't these just darling? Oh, what a fun gift. Now, there's a little trick in making these, and I'd love to step it out and show you how. Let me get my tray here. Wow, we have a lot of activity going on at my desk. Now, again, it's a different shape. We're starting and we have the backup covering. We need to make the frame first. And so I have gotten a much larger piece of cut and dry and done it in the shape of a frame. So I will get some more to core it. I used this before, it's still moist, and I add more ink to it. Now I carefully take my frame and put it on the pad, checking to see if I have ink everywhere. Not over here. In fact, I'm going to go around like that just to get it. Ooh, good. Now, carefully, carefully find the center, the best that you can. I'm not always perfect on this. And press it down without wiggling, and give it a little bit of pressure and lift straight up. Yes! Okay. It usually works. Sometimes I get a little off, but if I do, I fill in with this pen. So now I have my frame, and now I make a mask. I might stamp that out again and put a mask over this so that my area for the photo stays clear for the actual photo to go inside. Now, the first step I do is to take a sea sponge. And with that sea sponge, put some color out for me to go into. Now the photograph that I'm working with, I think we better bring that into sight, is this little photo of a girl, and it's colors of goldish, blues, and a little bit of silver or gray. So those are the colors that I'm going to do. I'll get my gold first, put it out in this tray, and take the sponge, and merely the frame is open, so it will get some of that coloring inside. And that's all there is to it. That's my first coating. Now, I've done my first coating like that. Now I'm going to do my second coating. This is already dry, so I can show you another color, which is blue. I take another side of the sponge, making sure I don't, get it, and now do my blue over the gold. You can't see the other side, so you don't know how you're doing, so you just practice. Then you know. Now I've gotten the blue, and then my third color is the silver, and I've done that. You don't need to see what I've done. Then I remove my Post-it note, and inside I have a pure open area for the photo. Okay. What we do next is to get any good white glue and a brush, and we brush this glue right on the surface of that open area. I've watered this glue down a little bit so that it spreads, and I'm going to go right on that open area. Once I get it on, I kind of smooth it over because those extra lumps will take a little longer to dry. Then I merely position the photo right in the center. Then I'm going to take a brayer and go over to really press it down without moving it. Then this allow about an hour to dry, and I have a finished one that I have peeled off. I have a little sticker paper on there so you can see. This is another photo, and you see the finish. It's just adorable. Now, there's one last touch, which I'm going to do right here with this, and that's to put, you'll notice the back is a fabulous, you probably can't see it on the camera, but it's a wonderful velveteen paper. Paper Adventures makes this for scrapbooks, and I just got some. What I'll do is put it through the Xyron machine, which I have not done ahead. Anyway, I get a backing on it that's sticky. I'll peel it off and put it on the back. Then I'll take a mini cutting mat. I love these mini cutting mats. And a craft knife. And just go around the side. Cutting off the excess. And we have our coaster, which you can't see the front of yet, backed with, I may not have caught all of that, with this fabulous velveteen. Just perfect. Now I've done a couple more methods, as you can see, with different frames. Here, my workplace is so busy. I've done kind of stripes with an old-fashioned photo. And then I've done, here's another old-fashioned photo that I've done the method that I just did, yet with another frame. I've designed several square frames that just work perfectly with this method. Now the very last technique is painting. Here now you can take your metallic and use a brush and paint. So I'll take my brush, put it in paint, go on something that I have previously stamped, and just fill it in. Now what I suggest to make this opaque is you let this first coat dry, then you go back and do a second coat. I have some finished ones here that I have done with the pink flowers in the center. This I made a purple flower. I've ended it with this wonderful coating. And so see, you can paint your designs on coasters. Oh my goodness. It's just, it's endless. And I know I've said that a number of times, but it truly is. I want to finish up this Lucite with all of the various things besides the coasters and the bookmarks and the tags. We have with the, this little book that can open up with a little wire for a journal. Little baby tags, little tiny. You could wear these little on your neck like a little necklace. We have a necklace and a pin. We have it all in Lucite. You just want to look for Lucite that's been prepared for stamping because it makes it so much easier.